feed everything. It's pretty early. So let me get this gate open. We have got to feed the goats this morning, and we have got to feed the chickens this morning. And I also want to look at the squash and the cucumbers that I planted yesterday. Well, last week, and see where they're at. It's a lot easier to come do this stuff in the morning time. Right now it's 72 degrees, no humidity. Feels really good out here right now. It's a lot easier to get out here and do your stuff in the morning than it is to wait till old Big Red gets up. It makes it miserable. Morning, y'all. Where is it, girl? Where is it? This is Daisy. She is our pygmy goat, and she's got dirty feet. We're thinking she's in heat right now, so we're having to keep her separated from the boys. We don't want any accidents. And that's her little buddy, Butterbean. And these boys are hungry. The only time they ever stand up on the fence is when they're hungry. And this is Moo. Moo's horns is taped up right now because he has been a bad boy. Since Daisy seems like she is coming here, he is wanting to headbutt everything, including us. So, to protect my wife and my grandson, she taped his horns up with a little bit of, I guess you would call it, like they make the swimming pool noodles, the styrofoam stuff. She put a little bit of that on there and duct taped them on her for now. We're not going to leave it there, just till Daisy comes back around. Morning, everybody. Everybody still with us? Yep, I heard that, girl. Yeah, these boards here seem to be helping out a lot because they like to spend a lot of time back there. And come on, big boy, get out from over there. But yeah, I got some water. My wife filled that 5-gallon bucket full of water, and what I'll do is go up and down through here, put that water on the ground up and down through here, back behind that, and it kind of stays cool in these areas, especially with that up under the barn. But these guys are hungry right now, so let me get to feeding them. What I do is I put 2, whatever this is, every day into that cell feeder, and about half of that in cracked corn. I got another bag of whole oats. Let's look like this. And that little oats. I'll just top the rest of it off of that. And that's what they get per day. And sometimes in the evening when I come back down here, after my wife then went through and picked vegetables, if there's any culls, then I'll bring them down here to them in the evening, or else they do. But I just took that 5-gallon bucket of water and dumped it down through there and paid attention to try to get it to where it would flow behind these sheets of plywood. And that seems to be what they prefer. I mean, they do use that shade. I come down here every evening and they're under there. But more of them are spending time back behind this plywood now. I've noticed that water will soak in, and I guess being in the shade, it just keeps the ground cool. They like to keep their bodies up against it. Alright, well, we got these guys taken care of for today. My wife and daughter, they'll come down here throughout the day and make sure the water stays full, simply because of the heat. And then when I get off work, I'll come down here in this evening and check everything. But yeah, we gotta get to the goats now. I had left this door open yesterday to kind of let some air flow through for the coop. Yeah, I know. One of y'all getting ready to lay, ain't you? I know you are, because there's one brown egg usually in the morning times, and then the rest come around noon. I left this door open to get air flowing through here. And look, it must have been you, because she knows exactly where she's going. Look. She's going straight to that feedback. I know it was you, but I came in here. Come on, Daisy, get out. Come on, let's go. Out, out. You can't get in there. But I laid these 2x4s over these bags because I figured one of them would come in here. Come on, come on, out, 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 out. You hard-headed camel. Come on. I'm fixing to feed y'all. Come on, get out. But yeah, all these bags were open, every one of them, and I know who it was now. But let's set the camera over here. Get out of the way. That's not even good feed. Look, they don't want crack corn, they love it. Since Daisy has been separated from the guys, I'm going to have to feed them separate too, so that is for Moo and Butterbean. Oats are kind of dual purpose, man. They're, well, all purpose really. You feed anything oats. Do that to kind of keep the rats out of it. Alright. Daisy's feed, the boys, and about a leaf of hay to carry down there until we put in that bin. Right, she was standing at the doorway. Alright, baby, you ready? I'm gonna shut this door today. Keep her out. What is it? Come on. Come on, Dave. Come on, we gotta go feed the boys. Let's go. I really need to get out here and do some weeding in this garden. I'm telling you, man, but as hot as it is, it makes it miserable. But on my days off, I got to do something. Man, them watermelons are getting big. These are sangrias from Hoss Tool, and keep all kinds of blossoms on them. There's one, and there's another big one right here, and the bigger one. And I've seen a couple of small ones. I think in total I counted 5. Yeah, there's a small one there, outside the road. Yep. The purple holes need to be picked too. That's probably gonna be the last picking on those purple holes. I don't know, there's a few blooms on there, not many. See some bees in there. But the thing about it is all this is getting ready to come on. Now this weekend, I think Friday morning what I'm gonna do is get up real early and come over here. And I always pull my corn stalks. I got a spot down there on the farm, then I take all the limbs and debris and all that crap. And I think I'm gonna get up Friday morning, come in here and clean this cornfield out and go ahead and diss it in and get me some chicken litter. I got a lot of goat litter, that's for sure, and put it in there and get ready to put in my collards. That's normally my collard and mustard field. And I called the guy that I buy my starts from. I don't plant, I put transplants in. I don't plant seed. I don't start my own collard seed. I buy them from a place here, pretty local. It's about 30 minutes from here. And you can buy all the starts you want. Last year, well, year before last, I think we had 500, which Hurricane Florence, I think it was, did a number on that and washed a lot of that stuff out. But yeah, I buy them from him. It's a lot easier to deal with, simply because you don't have, you know, deal with starts and temperatures and all that stuff. And they're really good plants. I was pretty pleased with them. Good, Daisy. Is it good? That tail's wagging, so I know it must be pretty good. Y'all gonna start fighting now, huh? You want hers? Yep. Y'all need to quit. Daisy and them boys is fighting because of you. You know that, right? Alright. So the boys get their hay. Now this is a treat here, because these rascals can eat. Alright, Butterbean, let's go. Alright. Butterbean, look. Butterbean, where is it, buddy? Is it good stuff? Is it good stuff? Y'all still got plenty of hay. I'm gonna put it in there anyway. Come on out, Moo. Ain't nobody gonna bother you. Moo's a little skittish. Now he will let me get close to him when I put this hay in here. But that's about it. He came to us. He was already probably 4 months old, and I don't know what the deal was. He's been like that ever since. You can see the other two. I mean, they're just as friendly as they can be. They let you handle them. They'll come to you. He's always been that way. I'm gonna put Daisy some hay out here. And my wife normally takes care of all the watering when she gets down here. They got plenty right now. Daisy, I gotta get you some water. You good, girl? You like that? No, you can't get out there with Daisy. That's what you want. Let me put that little bit left in there. You can't get out there with her. Not right now. Butterbean is a dwarf Nigerian. He was born February the 17th, 15th, somewhere in that week. Only reason I know is because we had to bottle feed him. We brought him home from the breeder, and he was real young, real small, and she recommended that we keep him on a bottle for a little while. And for the first week, we didn't know if he was going to take to a bottle or not. He was real skittish. But he's registered. We spent a little more money on that, a registered buck. So when we bring some registered does on the property, you know, we could get a little bit more money for them. But him and Butterbean, they get along pretty good. They just play fight. They don't really try to hurt one another. But Moo's strong. He's really strong, and You know, Butterbean gives them the what for. But, you know, for both of them to be bucks, you know, I'm surprised they get along as well as they do. No. Alright. And this is my normal morning routine. This is what I do about every morning. And usually if there's any vegetables that looks like they're ready, I'll grab them. And if not, my wife, she'll grab them whenever she gets here. So, all this area you see up here was going to be where we were going to build our house. We cleared off this. Let me get turned around here, I'll show you. We cleared off all this area here. And we're going to build a house in the center, overlooking the gardens, and you know, we're going to have pastures and all down through here. And that plan changed when the brick house right next door to us came open. And we bought it. 3-bedroom, bath and a half, which I'm turning into a 2-bath. And I'm in the process of remodeling that house. Man, that's what's taking a lot of my time. But, you know, I told my wife I'd have it ready for us to live in permanently before Thanksgiving. So, and it's not bad, it's just nothing's been done to this house, and it's old as I am. It's built in 72. I'm 47, so I'm born in 73. And nothing's been done to it. They just lived in it and painted the walls every now and again. So it's outdated. A lot of the walls needed to be replaced. They put so many nail holes in them, and not holes in them, and didn't repair them right. But that's what I'm spending a majority of my time doing. And, you know, I enjoy that kind of work. It's just hot. Makes it a little bit more aggravating sometimes, but it'll get done. That's the second house I've remodeled. The first one I thought was going to kill me because it was like 3,000 square feet, and this one's only 1,300. All right, so I'm looking, and the cucumbers y'all seen me plant the other day are up. This is, tomorrow will be a week, and they're already up. And the House Tools Sunburst squash is up. I don't see the green tent yet, but I do see the crookneck. There's some more sunburst right here. Cucumbers, 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 cucumbers. And that is a sweet potato. That's one lone sweet potato out of 100 plants that I ordered from Covington. Not Covington, I'm sorry. Steel Plant Company. Covington Variety. Ordered 100 starts. They came in, planted them over there in the cornfield. Deer eat every one of them. But they ain't touched that one. I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, here's some crookneck, which is pretty good. I mean, in Germany, you figure the soil temperature is probably in the 80s, high 80s. So they're going to germinate real quick. And I have got to finish. I started with a tiller and tilling that up. I'm kind of waiting on those beans to get done. Once those beans finish up, I'm gonna clean every bit of this from one end all the way up to where those squash plants are. And that is where most of the fall crop is gonna go in. Now, I ordered my pole beans yesterday from Hoss. Ordered Christmas lima bean, which is a pole bean variety, and I ordered Kentucky blue pole bean. And the maturity date on both was like 55, 65 days, somewhere around in there. So by the time they get ready to put on beans and put on blooms, we should be seeing cooler temperatures around here, so it shouldn't drop blooms, I'm hoping. Be the first time I planted beans in a fall garden, so kind of excited about that. See what happens. And we love beans. My wife will tell you, if anything, plant plenty of beans in the garden, plant plenty of cucumbers, and plant plenty of tomatoes. Those are her favorites, and mine too. So, but we're gonna put everything up, and I gotta get ready to go to work. But Look in here, no eggs. Look in here, no eggs. These chickens are kind of on a schedule, their own schedule. They lay when they feel like it. But I have learned that between 9 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, you'll get majority of them. And then later on in the evening, I'll come back and there'll be a handful more. We're getting 14, 16 eggs a day out of, I'm thinking there are pushing 20 hens. Right at 20 hens. A friend of mine, he's getting out of the chickens and brought 5 hens and dropped them off last week. So, and they're a lot older than my chickens, so they're laying big eggs. But I'm gonna get on up the hill and get back to the house. I'm gonna get to work. Okay guys, just about to work. Appreciate you guys watching the channel, stopping by, checking in on us. If you will, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a new video. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.